Hello, and welcome to the Erie County District Attorney's Office, a weekly YouTube video. I am Erie County District Attorney John Flynn, and every week we talk about different issues that affect our community, not just here in Erie County, but across the state and across the country. This week I want to talk about a concept and a program that has not only been done here in Erie County, but is being done all across the country. And that is the concept of restorative justice. November is Restorative Justice Month across the country. And just so everyone knows, restorative justice is basically a concept where you bring in or people who are brought into the criminal justice system, obviously, on their own behalf and, them committing a crime or doing something wrong. But, instead of getting that person on a pathway to prison, we are trying to restore them, trying to find out what is missing in their life where they can get back into society and not recommit a crime and not become a repeat offender. And that is the goal. The goal is to avoid incarceration and to help the individual get back on track, or even get, quite frankly, on track if they were never on track in the first place, which, quite frankly, a lot of these kids are. So November being Restorative Justice Month is a very important concept in our criminal justice system, and it's something that I've taken very seriously here in Erie County. We started back in 2021, a pilot program for restorative justice here in Erie County with the Erie County Restorative Justice Coalition, led by Dina Thompson, who is the executive director of the Erie County Restorative Justice Program. This pilot program was meant and geared toward kids, mainly 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, some 16-year-olds, who got caught stealing cars. We kind of focused it on one specific crime and area, which we were seeing, quite frankly, a spike in, and we continue to see a spike in it, quite frankly, of stolen cars. And so what we did was, for first-time offenders, where someone basically just, stole the car or got caught in a car, they didn't, use a gun to steal a car or commit armed robbery or get involved in a car accident where someone got hurt. None of that. It was just a simple stolen car case, possession of stolen vehicle case, first-time offender, where we brought the juvenile in to a three-part program. The first part was a meeting with either the victim of the crime or similar victims of crime, where they could understand the victim's perspective, how this affected their life. Their car got stolen that morning and they had a doctor's appointment later that day that got canceled. They had to drive their kids to school or get to work, and their whole day was disrupted. Not their whole day sometimes, but the whole week, the whole month, until they either got their car back, settled with the insurance company, or got a new car. So these kids met with the victims to kind of understand what role they played in really ruining someone's day, or for that matter, someone's month. So that was the first part. The second part was meeting with law enforcement, to meet with the people on the street, the police officers, who now had to deal with these situations when maybe there was a more serious crime that was occurring in another neighborhood in the city of Buffalo. And so they met with law enforcement to understand the impact that it had on law enforcement and it had on the community at large. That's the second part. The third part then was meeting with mentors, meeting with people, community leaders in the city of Buffalo who could help them get back on the right path. Go back and get a GED, find a job. If they have alcohol or drug problems, get them counseling. If they had mental health issues, get them treatment. If they needed a family counselor, to get them in a right program. whatever needs they have, that was the third part of the series, meeting with helpers, community leaders, nonprofit organizations who are going to help these kids out. And if they successfully completed the program, all three parts, then I would dismiss the charges. And I've done that. I've done that on multiple occasions where I've dismissed the charges now against these kids who successfully went through the three-part program. So I'm very proud of this program. I've had some repeat offenders, some kids who have gone through and then failed again. You expect that, but the majority have not reoffended. The majority we've given help to, and this is a program that I think can be used all across the state and all across the country, especially in this month of restorative justice awareness here in our country. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week.